When Trent Alexander-Arnold announced he would leave Liverpool after 2 decades of service, it was not just a transfer headline. For the fans, it felt like saying goodbye to a piece of memory, like a heartbeat at Anfield had suddenly fallen silent. Every journey, no matter how glorious, must eventually reach its end. Trent will leave Liverpool at the end of this season and join Real Madrid on a free transfer, closing the chapter on a heroic era with the Red. He was never just a right-back. He was the pride of Merseyside, the bridge connecting the past, the present, and the future of the club. In modern football, it is rare to see a player stay with one club from boyhood to becoming a legend. Trent is one of those rare few. He joined Liverpool's academy at the age of 6, discovered by coach Ian Berrigan during a school football session. He began as a central midfielder, known for his intelligence, tactical vision, and pinpoint long passes. But everything changed when Jurgen Klopp spotted something special in him at right back. From that moment on, his career took a path no one could have predicted. His first team debut came on the 25th of October in the year 2016 in a League Cup match against Tottenham. From then on, Trent not only kept his starting place but became a cornerstone of Klopp's famous gegenpressing system. By the end of the 2024-2025 season, he had made 352 appearances, scored 18 goals, and registered 67 assists in the Premier League. He contributed to 7 major trophies: Champions League in 2019, Premier League titles in 2020 and 2025, along with domestic cups and the UEFA Super Cup. And it took just one moment to etch his name into football's collective memory: the corner against Barcelona. That was the legendary Anfield night in May of 2019. Liverpool hosted Barcelona in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final, needing a miracle after losing the first leg by 3 goals. In the 79th minute, while the world was still adjusting their lenses and Barcelona's defense lost focus, Trent saw what no one else did: a quick, clever corner. Divock Origi finished it off, completing the impossible. So why is he leaving? This is not just a standard contract expiration, nor is it a farewell driven by the pursuit of fame. For Trent, love for Liverpool never needed proving, and yet, because of that very love, his decision to go carries more reflection than regret. Liverpool did everything to keep him. After Klopp announced he would step down, the club made Trent the centerpiece of their rebuild. They offered a record wage for a defender in the Premier League and promised him a future captain's role. On paper, it was a lifelong contract. But upper management changes, delays in negotiations, and a power transition threw everything off course. Real Madrid entered at the right moment. Still, the biggest reason was not about the two clubs. It was within Trent himself. In his farewell letter, he wrote, "I have never known a world beyond Liverpool, and now I need to step out of my comfort zone to challenge myself, in football and in life." Trent does not want to live forever in the shadow of past glories or wear the same badge just because it feels safe. He wants to test himself in a harsher arena, in a place where affection is not assumed. Liverpool gave him everything, but it is that very completeness that drove him to seek a new journey. Like all beautiful goodbyes, this one does not come from conflict nor from ambition. It comes from two sides who have walked far together and now must part to find new direction. The turning point came at the end of December 2024, when Real Madrid made a surprise bid of £20 million to sign Trent in the winter transfer window. The offer was not tempting, and Liverpool rejected it immediately. But from that moment on, a crack appeared in Trent's mindset. According to sources from Anfield Index, Trent confided to friends that he could not remember what happened during the 2-2 draw with Manchester United, just days after Madrid's proposal. For a player like him, that was one of the weakest performances of his career. And the reason was not fitness or tactics, it was the mental impact of knowing that a massive change was approaching. Legendary defender Jamie Carragher could not hide his disappointment. He said, "Real Madrid never make a move unless they already have a yes from the player or his agent." That comment was more than just a critique. It represented the emotional wound felt by a portion of Liverpool supporters. They were not hurt because Trent left. They were hurt by how quickly, how quietly, and how coldly it all unfolded. Liverpool have lost many stars before, But losing a homegrown son like Trent leaves a different kind of echo. If Anfield was where he grew up, then the Bernabeu will be the stage where his character is tested. No one leaves Liverpool without leaving a void. But not everyone gets the red carpet rolled out by Real Madrid. For Trent, this was not a spontaneous decision. It was a plan prepared in silence over many months. According to Spanish media, he has verbally agreed to a 5-year contract with an after-tax salary of around £7.5 million per year. Rio have tracked him for a long time, as part of their strategy to refresh the back line, with Dani Carvajal approaching the twilight of his career. But Trent's role goes beyond tactics. He fits perfectly into Real's growing English core strategy. After Jude Bellingham made a major impact, Trent's arrival promises not only quality on the pitch, but a new leadership axis in the royal dressing room. Two close friends, reunited in Madrid, will begin a new chapter, one with greater ambition, higher expectations, and heavier responsibility. Trent is expected to make his official debut in a Real Madrid shirt at the FIFA Club World Cup in 2025. The club will be allowed to register a new signing between the 1st and the 10th of June. That will be the first time fans witness the legendary number 66 in the iconic white of the 14-time European champions. If Trent's departure is an emotional shock, then for Liverpool, it is also a very real tactical puzzle. Who can replace a right-back who not only defends, but quietly conducts play and serves as an irreplaceable symbol of the system? The answer Liverpool boss Arne Slot and the board are pursuing is Jeremy Frimpong. The Dutchman is no stranger. Liverpool had their eye on him since the end of 2024. According to multiple sources, Frimpong is given the green light and is ready to join once the 2024-2025 season concludes. The Reds are believed to be preparing a bid in the region of £29 to £34 million, aiming to beat competition from Chelsea, Manchester City, and Manchester United. Statistically, Frimpong had a brilliant 2023-2024 campaign, scoring 14 goals and delivering 12 assists in all competitions. He played a major role in helping Leverkusen complete their historic unbeaten season. This season, he has continued that form with 4 goals and 12 assists from 47 appearances. However, Frimpong is not a copy of Trent. He is a wide-hugging, explosive, and direct fullback. While Trent often drifts into central areas to dictate play and unlock defenses with his passing, this stylistic contrast raises a major question for Slot. Will he adjust the system to fully exploit Frimpong's strengths, or attempt to rebuild a new version of Trent in a different form? Whatever the answer may be, one thing is clear: the post-Trent era has begun. Liverpool need a replacement, but more importantly, they need a new tactical direction. Yet no matter who arrives, it will be difficult to replace everything Trent left behind. He was not just the best right-back Anfield has ever had, he was the player who redefined the very way the world sees that position. Before Trent, few believed a fullback could control tempo, deliver long passes like a playmaker, take set pieces like a specialist, or create chances like a classic number 10. After Trent, an entire generation of right-backs has been inspired to be more creative, more central, and more ambitious. But perhaps what made him truly irreplaceable was something deeper. Trent was part of Liverpool's very soul. A boy from Merseyside, raised in the shadow of the Kop, he nurtured his love for the Reds with every sprint, every tackle, and every shout of leadership. No matter who wears the number 66 after him, no matter who delivers crosses from the right flank, Anfield will always remember the one who turned that role into a living work of art. Trent was never just a player. He was part of history, a timeless symbol, and a heartbeat in the heart of Liverpool.